What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Jubilee's Legendary Event. There's now some controversy surrounding this event. A lot of people are under the impression that the event was moved up, which is of course being denied by Scopely, so we're going to talk about it, but a lot of people are pretty upset. So we're going to talk about when we expect the event to be, why it only makes some sense for it to be when it is, and all that. And also stick around to the end of this video for an interesting stream nugget where I run into a Dr. Doom. Let's get into it. So today we are talking about the Jubilee Legendary Event. They just announced in the most recent dev blog that came out today. They wrote, special note, in our previous blog, we mentioned that the Nick Fury Legendary Event Chasing Fury was coming up next, but this has been delayed. Nick Fury will return in the near future, so stay tuned for more information. So that suggests that this Jubilee Legendary Event will be in about a week, maybe a little bit over a week, less than 2 weeks. And Scopely are known for being inconsistent about when their legendary events are. There's a couple things that point to when this event will probably be. So my personal guess for right now is that this legendary event will occur on February 8th. But so here's what we're basing this off of. Generally speaking, they do a legendary event every 2 weeks. So you can see Surgical Strike here started on the 11th, Phoenix Rising on the 25th. So it's usually roughly 14 days apart, and they try to have them land on Mondays, it looks like. Now, they are regularly mixing this up, but if you look at when it would make sense for it to be the next Monday, that would be enough days after the most recent one. That suggests Monday, February 8th for the Jubilee event. But what's interesting about this was if they were sticking to their normal rotation, it would have been Star-Lord next, not Nick Fury, then Invisible Woman, and then it should have been Nick Fury. So the fact that it was supposed to be Star-Lord next is what's interesting to me. Because what they did with Iron Man, I'm not sure how many people playing now remember, but Iron Man used to be a legendary event in the rotation, and the community pretty much collectively agreed he just wasn't on par with the other legendaries anymore, and so they stepped him down to a 3-star unlock, and you could do his event at any time, it's just always around. The next character that it makes sense to relegate down to the always available legendary tier would be Star-Lord. So it's interesting that Jubilee jumped in what was supposed to be Star-Lord's spot. So I have a theory, and again, this is not confirmed, but I have a theory that Star-Lord will be the next on the chopping block to get relegated down to always available, especially considering that his team, Guardians of the Galaxy, is not in a good spot right now. They're one of the worst teams in the game. And then it would make sense to have Sue after Jubilee, and then it would make sense to have Nick Fury, because as the dev blog just confirmed, Nick Fury's event is still happening, it's just been delayed. That is my belief for why we're getting Jubilee and why I think it's the 8th, but we'll see. The only other thing that points to that is inside of 1 week, they made 3 of the 5 Pimtech characters farmable, and 2 of them had already been farmable. And they usually start making characters farmable, ending with 1, maybe a week or 2 out from the actual legendary event. So it also makes sense that we just finally got the full Pimtech team to be farmable less than 2 weeks out from the event. That's pretty in line with what they tend to do. So that's the information we're going off of. But yeah, it's definitely pretty sudden, and it, considering that Nick Fury's event was already announced, a lot of people were assuming that at a minimum they had 3 weeks, because it would be Nick Fury in the following week and then another couple of weeks still before Jubilee. So yeah, people are pretty upset just because based on the assumptions that they held, they were going to have more time to farm. But of course, if this kind of surprise announcement that breaks trend and causes them to correct information they've already put out ultimately results in people having less time to farm, that's definitely unfortunate. So yeah, I've been hearing from people that they're very unhappy about this. So I hope they do a little something extra to compensate people for the additional time that it's going to take, or the additional time that they don't have, rather, to farm. Otherwise, that's what's going on with Jubilee. So my guess is her event will be the 8th. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This comp is just great for knockouts. I can just bulldoze people. And when I have Hela and place a cable, it's even more brutal. Oh, Yeti. Oh, Dr. Doom. Well, this is interesting. We're going up against a Dr. Doom.
To face doom is to face one's end.
We're all gonna die!
You mutated son of a bitch! No one defeats Doom!
We'll do this first because he'll gain that speed bar. That's fine. And then we're gonna rewind him. Sure, whatever. Okay. Okay. Rewind, clear some positive effects here. Then, oh, I was really thinking that would go after Doom. Well, that's really bad. At least he's slowed, but now there's a Doom bot on the field. Okay.
Even gods fall before Doom's might.
Ow. Please stop. Please stop.
There's nothing I can't kill.
Speed. Oh, I was trying to hit the Doom bot, but hey, there's some extra speed. Okay. Okay. Yep, you got rid of X23. You did it.
No resurrections this time.
And we'll get some immunity up. Yeah, I think we're alright. Okay. Okay. It's over.
You need the bison game over emote now.
Game over!
I only need one sound command and I've got it ready. Both the Loki summons evaded. I'll take that speed. This might hurt.
Life is full of disappointments. For some people.
But anyway, I told you that that team was pretty good for knockouts, didn't I? So yeah, that team's pretty good for knockouts. Alright, so there you have it. That is the latest news on the Jubilee Legendary Event. I hope you guys enjoyed my first encounter with a wild Dr. Doom. But otherwise, yeah, that's all I've got for you. So thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and stand on a bucket. And I will see you guys real soon. Until next time. Peace.